So we're coming to the end of December. We are 19 games into the season now. We're going to recap how it's been going, look what players have stepped up. We have a new striker who's doing quite well. We signed a player, our first actual signing of FM26. Tell you right now, I adjust my microphone. You will never guess the first signing of FM26. You won't guess it. You just won't. Stop trying to guess. Stop it. You're not going to guess it. So welcome back to the series. Like I say, if you're enjoying it, please make sure you do comment below. I'm going to ask this throughout beta. How are you finding the game now? Go in the comments and let me know. Day by day, hour by hour, you learn, develop, improve the game. Let me know what you think. So after that Falkirk draw, we then played local rivals Hibernian and got 1-0 victory. Agu on the score sheet in that game before a 3-2 defeat away to Kilmarnock. We then played Dundee at home and got 3-2 victory. Sangore, keep forgetting to read. Alexandros. We can say Alexandros, can't we? Alexandros, Sangore, Borchgrevink and Skankland Gornsgrevink got the red card. We then played Celtic and got a 2-0 victory with James Wilson, the youngster, and Alexandros on the score sheet before 2-2 away to St Mirren. We then went against Motherwell in the semi-final of the Cup, and unfortunately we went out on penalties after a 1-0 draw in the game. We then played Dundee United at home, got 2-0 victory with Forrest and Wilson on the score sheet before travelling away to Aberdeen. And after a first-minute goal, we then scored in the 41st minute to win that game 2-0, before we then travelled to Motherwell and got 0-0. So moving into December, we started with a 4-1 victory over Kilmarnock, Alexandros, Wilson with 2 and Kingsley, before a superb away victory against Celtic with Wilson on the score sheet. Then beat St Mirren 3-1, Forrest, Alexandros and Milne, before a 1-1 at home to Rangers, which isn't the worst result. They are by far the best team in the division this season. We then have just fortunately lost our local rival game against Hibernian. I was going to live stream, do that on the video, but I decided we'd come back for Falkirk because it's the last game of the year. So currently then, we are sitting, if I switch us over, we are sitting in second place after 19 games, and the only team who could overtake us is Celtic, who have a game in hand, could go 1 point ahead. We are 7 points behind Rangers, who are top of the league, and they are running away with it. But we do not like second place after 19 games. We could go into the new season, the new year, the 2026 calendar year, with 20 games played, 37 points hopefully. Just quickly looking down, Ross County now leading the way in the second tier. Montrose are leading the way in the third tier, with Stenhousemuir really dropping off. And in League 2 in the fourth tier, Spartans now leading the way with, again, Clyde, etc. dropping off compared to where they were. So looking at our squad, then our top goal scorer with 14 goals now is Forrest, with Wilson second with 9 goals. And James Wilson has moved in to be our first choice keeper. What's a man doing? First choice keeper. He's a striker. He's a striker, Paul. Calm down. Speak your words properly, you absolute donut. Get it done properly. So, Wilson is now our first choice striker. Skankland just wasn't scoring the goals. Shankland, isn't it? Not Skankland. Doing. Words don't seem to work from my mouth today. Dear me. In terms of top assists, it's now Borchgrevink has overtaken Forrest. He has 9 in 23. Forrest has 8. Alexandros has 4. He's been getting a chance from the left wing. He has been scoring a bit more and doing a little bit better, but he's just not the best. And the worst thing is Sangore, who we brought on loan from Arsenal, who Mikel Arteta's having a cry about because he's not getting the football. He's not been much better, so we've just been unable to secure that left wing. Maybe we need to look at bringing someone in January who could be a superb left winger for us. Now, on to our first signing of the FM26 cycle. It is 33-year-old Gary Gardner, who's just been out for 16 months. He's come in as a player plus staff, under 18 staff. Now, I know what you're thinking. He's awful. He can't even work with youngsters. But hear me out. I needed him as a player. We needed more depth in centre mid. He's got a lot of experience. Yeah. He wanted to be an under 18 scout coach as well. I just agreed with it just to bring him in. We need him in for 6 months. He's coming in and going to do a job. In terms of transfers, we do have a couple of deals happening. So first off, our backup goalkeeper, this guy here, this Swallow, who is Little's first choice, but he was my backup. He's leaving. He is going to be going to, which I can't click to show you. Where will it show me where he's going? There. He's going to go to Holston Kiel for 775k. That's a nice bit of income. We are going to look to move on a few players over January and make a couple of changes. Alexandros is valued up to 4 million. I tell you now, if someone wants to offer me that money, they can have him. Right, let's get into this match because I am struggling to speak and I'm going to go and have my lunch and try to teach my voice how to work before I record the next video because we're having a proper football manager day today, getting some content recorded for you guys. So, Falkirk versus Hearts. We go with Gordon, Borchgrevink, Halkett, Kent, Kingsley, our regular back five. Devlin always in defensive mid. Callum and Agu always in centre mid. Forrest, Alexandros and Wilson. I would say the only change I want to make is Alexandros coming out. If I can find a left winger who takes us to that next level. Right, but come on. We are actually ranked the best team in the division at the minute form-wise. So let's see how we can do as we look to cement that second place, but also win our 10th game of the season in Falkirk Stadium, which is missing one stand, and it does look crazy in Football Manager. Fair play there. Okay, Alexandros down the left-hand side goes back to Kingsley. He goes inside to Agu, to Devlin, to Callum, goes back to Halkett. We holding the ball well at the minute. Halkett plays it forward to Callum. First time to Wilson. He has a couple of people overlapping, but he goes for the chip. And the keeper makes the save, but we almost go 1-0 up with a very sneaky effort from 18-year-old Wilson. As I see, our right back has an injury. Switch back. I think I can. We'll switch back to this side now. So, Borchgrevink has an injury, so we're going to sub him off. I think we will go with McEntee because Milne is left-footed. So we'll go with McEntee to come on that side. I have definitely confirmed, by the way, currently as I record this, there's a bug where substitutions don't happen at half-time. I have reported it in the bug. In the bug forum, you can see down the right-hand side there, report a bug. I've done that, and it's reported when you type in the bug you are suffering from. McCann down the left-hand side for Falkirk puts it. We've gone 1-0 down. Ross McAlver puts Falkirk 1-0 up. Right now, I would do a shout demanding more. We can't do that, so we're just gonna go more attacking and hope it works. Okay, Alexandros now floats it in. We do win the header, and that was a leaping jump from one of our players there, but unfortunately the header didn't hit the target. Get another opportunity here. McEntee throws it to Forrest, goes back to McEntee, inside to Forrest. He beats the man, he plays it into Wilson, and Wilson tucks it away. James Wilson on the score sheet again, definitely scoring a lot more than Shankland. Callum to Halkett to Devlin, goes back to Kent. We build up nice in defence, just biding our time, but I think sometimes our pass from midfield to the front is the issue. Alexandros now. Alexandros beats a man, cuts it back. Forrest tucks it away. 36th minute. Alexandros assist. Alan Forrest with the goal. Makes it Falkirk 1, Hearts 2. And after going 1-0 down, I did start to worry a little bit. But we've turned this game around to be 2-1 up, as they have a free kick which goes in the back of the net, and my praising of us leading the game comes back to bite me. Oh dear. Come on. Come on. Get through the half time. I can give them a kick over the backside. Second half, I really do expect us to control a team like this. I don't think we should be letting them even challenge us. I don't like what I've seen. I'm going to say you've not been good enough. Midfield, I'm disappointed. Attack. I'm going to say you weren't that bad. They have scored a goal or two. I would have liked, I think, to have made a change and maybe Kingsley left back coming off for Milne. The issue we've got is you can't make them changes at half time. So now into the second half, I'm going to make that change. So Harry Milne is going to come on the left back. Just mix it up. It's one of the changes I've liked to make so far this season. Okay, Falkirk have it inside their own half. They try to beat McIntyre. They don't do it. Forrest now on the counter. Goes past man very easily. Into the Falkirk box. Skips inside. Oh, I'm curious here because I think Forrest had a chance to have a shot, but Wilson jumped in front of him and took the chance. Put in the back of the net. Goal is awarded, and we go 3-2 up. I mean, it looks like, very tight call. It wasn't tight at all. It was well onside. Okay, come on. 3-2 up. We're going to stay on attacking because I don't like being one goal ahead. I would like us to get a second. I also think when we're playing a team like Falkirk, we should be looking to cement this victory. You can see here now, 37 points. Hibernian is still chasing us, only a point behind. And then you've got Celtic, 2 points behind, but they do have a game in hand. We currently would go 7 points clear of 5th, though. So as we go into the new year, the top 4 really are starting to cement a little bit of a gap to the rest. Right, Halkett goes across to Kent. Good first touch. Pulls it forward. Alexandros. Milne on the overlap now. Milne gets a chance to put a ball in. He puts it in near post and Wilson tucks it away. You beautiful, beautiful man. That's a hat-trick. That is a hat-trick for our striker, James Wilson. We will very, very happily accept them 3 goals. What a player he's been since he came into the first team ahead of Shankland. Falkirk 2, Hearts 4. Nice work, everyone. That was good. We turned the game around and went from losing to getting a win. We never lacked belief. I'm proud of everyone. And we execute the game plan. Thank you very, I can't close that. But then I have to continue. So then jumps me forward. That's a very annoying bug, by the way. But we've ended the season. I might title this video, I've lost the will. I've lost the ability to speak. I think that's what we should title it. I'm just wondering, should we title it, I Can't Speak Anymore? I don't know how to get my words out. Just one of them videos, isn't it, where sometimes when you're recording, you have multiple thoughts going on in your head, and you just can't get out. And after not recording videos for so long, it's almost like it takes a week or 2 to get back. This is not only beta for Football Manager, it's beta for my mouth to get the recording ability back. So, we've got the 10 wins. We're in the double figures. 10 wins out 20 games, 7 draws, 3 defeats. I think we are in a good position. I have some transfers I want to make over January. I think it's going to be a busy month. But I want to thank you for watching. It really does mean a lot. I apologise that every single word I seem to splutter today. We've got Livingston, Aberdeen and Inverness. 3 home games in the next 4. Oh, the Inverness in the Cup, sorry. But, okay. Back-to-back home games to start the new year. Can we start chasing down Rangers? Can we pull clear of Celtic? Can we pull clear of Hibernian? Guess we'll see how it goes.